If you have been on social media in the past week, you've probably seen something like this.
Gen X rise.
So what happened? Why is Gen X on this "we've got to band together" movement thing? I feel like this isn't the first time this has happened either. I feel like this happens every few years. But this one definitely started with Eminem releasing his new album and being like, "You can't cancel me, Gen Z." And then all of Gen X was like, "Yeah, fuck Gen Z. They can't cancel us anymore. Rise up."
All right, here, drink this. What is it? Shut up and drink it. No. I said drink it, bitch.
Rise up, my fellow Gen Xers. Some feeling are going to get hurt. They also love talking about getting poked, which I don't know what that means. You've poked the bear. You have poked Gen X, and get ready to face the consequences. You've poked the bear.
Run.
I didn't poke anyone. That's for sure. My mom's Gen X. I didn't poke her. I haven't poked anyone. I'm innocent. Leave me out of this, please.
Yummers.
Lucky for us, we have a wonderful video from the creator 40ish and Fabulous on TikTok, and she's going to break down for us why this is happening.
For those Gen Zers out there that don't understand the Gen X rise, let me explain it. The Gen X folks are the toughest people that currently exist in our world today. And let me tell you a little bit about how we were raised. Nobody was watching us.
I'm sorry.
Nobody catered to us.
That's unfortunate.
We committed crimes.
Wait, what?
Doing crazy stunts on our bikes and falling down and hitting our heads because we didn't wear a helmet. Nobody gave a flying flip. We climbed water towers. We hopped fences.
Wait, hold on, slow down.
Hold on. They are mad street smart. Mad street smart.
So, is screaming at an Arby's employee street smart?
We beat the absolute living crap out of each other when we were kids. And we didn't tattle. We didn't go tell our mommies that somebody hurt us, that somebody hurt our feelings, or somebody, bruised our ribs, or broke our wrist when they were twisting it and giving us an Indian burn just a little too hard. But because they're also so freaking chill and they mind their business.
You stupid fucking cunt!
They haven't done anything yet, but they're starting to. They're rising up and saying, okay, it's time for the smartest generation, the toughest generation, the most unbothered, the most resilient generation.
What's taking so long? Jesus fucking Christ!
So this video didn't actually help me understand anything. She just droned on about, we drank from the hose and we beat the shit out of each other. But at the end, she's just like, well, Gen X, they're smart and they haven't done anything yet, but now they're going to do something. So Gen Z, you better watch out.
To get up and start saying something and doing something about this crap that we see going on right now. Gen X, as the oldest millennial, I salute you.
What? You have not explained anything to me. Wait a minute, you're not even Gen X. You're an imposter, a colonizer. This is a millennial, guys. Get her! No, Pussy Fart 16, don't ride at dawn! Oh! The Gen Xers are coming! The Gen Xers are coming! 1 if by land and 2 if by sea! What are you needed for? What does this mean? Are there going to be a Hunger Games between Gen X and Gen Z? And mind you, if Gen X and Gen Z are going to be in a Hunger Games, and Gen X is like this far above Gen Z in terms of like smarts and skills, wouldn't you want there to be less Gen X in the Hunger Games? Because last I checked, the Hunger Games are like a free-for-all. There can only be one person living at the end. So if I was Gen X and I knew I was going to be going against other Gen Xers and Gen Zers, I would be like, Gen Z, please join up. And I would not tell other Gen X people if they would be the bigger threats. But I don't know. I think I understand it, because if you look in the comment section of any of these like Gen X Rise Up TikToks, all of these people are just asking for like follow for follows. And they're like, hey, fellow Gen Xer, go to my page and like and comment my Rise Up Gen X TikTok. So what I think it is it's like a follow for follow thing so that Gen X can end up with more followers than Gen Z, which is Gen Z the most followed generation on TikTok? I guess that's probably the case, but I don't know. I mean, is there a way to know that? But according to Gen X, that seems to be the case. I did follow you and I ended up in TikTok jail. TikTok jail? I think that like these Gen X accounts that were not following that many people started just spam following each other with maximum efficiency. And because of that, they got flagged by TikTok as bots, which is absolutely hilarious. But also, you do kind of got to feel bad for them. But like at the same time, because they've turned this into a conspiracy theory that TikTok is pushing down the Gen Xers and propping up the Gen Zers. And that's why they need to rise up, because TikTok is silencing the last strong generation. Fuck you, millennials. You're not part of this shit now. Millennials used to be a part of this, but they're not anymore, because TikTok doesn't silence millennials. It only silences Gen X. So I found this TikTok and it's actually sponsored. So clearly this is very important and we need to listen.
Our beef is not with Gen Z or younger generations. On the contrary, our beef is for Gen Z.
The beef isn't against Gen Z, it's actually for Gen Z. Ah, silly me. Even though that doesn't track with what most of the TikToks are saying. He does confirm my theory that this started as a follow for follow thing.
What started as kind of a follow train.
But he goes on to be like, oh, we're going to save you from the world and the institutions. And once we die, there will be nobody that remembers life before technology.
Once we're gone, there's not going to be anybody left who even remembers what it is that we find that's worth fighting for.
This is going to sound really mean, but like, you fucked up the housing market. The majority of sitting politicians are Gen X. You raised Gen Z. You can't go around and be like, man, Gen Z was raised so pathetically. You fucking raised us. I drank from a hose when I grew up, but I don't see that as adding strength to my personhood. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And also, kids still ride bikes and play outside. Those aren't like forgotten acts of a bygone culture that need to be preserved in museums. I work with kids every week. I'm hearing them talking about how they're riding their bike. They love talking about how they're learning to ride their bike. That has not gone away.
See, Gen Z and the younger generations, they're still family. They're our family. And we didn't all Gen Xers just wake up one day and decide we're all going to just turn our backs on our family.
And I don't have beef with Gen X. I don't. I would venture to guess that most Gen X parents were probably better parents than their baby boomer parents. But I don't know where this like weird sense of entitlement is coming from this guy that's like, we're going to save your generation. And I don't think this guy speaks for all Gen X.
Hey, real quick. I just want to make it very clear that I am not part of the Rise Up Generation X movement.
This has gone so far that some other Gen X people are like, guys, please stop. You're embarrassing us.
You people gotta stop. That's embarrassing. Even for me. And I'm the most embarrassing person I know.
I feel so bad for this woman, dude. Like, she's spitting facts. Like, what are you doing?
We rise up and ride at dawn. Leave my name out of it. Nobody's riding to me. We're old. We're fed up. I don't give a shit. Why are you rising up now? We're not going to do anything. We're 50.
What are you going to do? She understands it. And she's like, guys, please stop. Like, you're giving us a bad rep. And like, for real, dude, my mom's Gen X. I respect the fuck out of my mom. She's smart. You know, she was a single mom and she was capable. She fucking handled shit. But I'm an adult now. A lot of Gen Z are adults now. And just, you know, the way that the world goes, you know, you got to keep on cycling. So, Gen X, relax. It's like, what? I don't have anything else to say. It's going to be all good. I promise. You will be fine, and I will be fine, and the world will keep on spinning. Guys, if you had a laugh with me today, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and go watch this video. See you next time. Have a wonderful day or night.